10 shocking Prince William and Kate Middleton scandals. Number 10, not acknowledging Harry. As any royal fan will know, the relationship between William and his brother Harry reportedly began to sour around the time Meghan entered the picture. By the time Harry and Meghan had announced their departure from the family, things seemed to be pretty tense between the two brothers. According to the book Battle of Brothers by Robert Lacey, their relationship was left utterly broken by Harry's decision. And while we don't know exactly what transpired between William and Harry, we did get one glimpse into the awkwardness between them. In 2020, Harry and Meghan attended their last official royal event, and when they greeted William and Kate Middleton, they were practically ignored, with William only giving his brother a brief nod. There's no doubt about it, it was an incredibly awkward moment. In fact, the person sitting next to Meghan even jumped in to cover up some of the awkwardness. Yikes. This moment has become fondly referred to by royal fans as Prince William's moment, and it certainly was an uncomfortable one. If we take anything away from this, it's the reminder that even though William is a future king, he's still a human being with feelings. He may have given his brother a brief nod that day, but truly there's still love between them behind the scenes. That said, we can only hope that one day William and Harry will be able to move past this awkwardness and rekindle their brotherly bond. There's nothing quite like the power of family. And we may not know what happened between them, but one thing is for sure. No matter what, we'll always have Prince William's moment to look back on as a reminder of the complexity of family relationships. It may not be the most pleasant memory to think about, but it definitely gives us an inside look at royal life in all its awkward glory. Number 9, the awkward Kate and William moment. It's always pretty awkward when couples' tiffs are made public. For William and Kate, this rarely happens. However, on one occasion, we got a brief glimpse into a potential awkward moment between the couple on TV. During Mary Berry's Christmas special in 2019, A Berry Royal Christmas, the couple were shown chatting with members of the public over a Christmas meal, and at one point, William gently placed his hand on his wife's arm. However, Kate immediately jerked her arm away from William. Brief moment, but still the shrug off is undeniable. InStyle even spoke to a body language expert, Patty Wood, about the awkward moment. The pull away was a strong, significant retreat from his touch, and you can see that her hands, held out in a cannon shot formation to calm and protect herself, stayed together the whole dance. Wood explained, "Sounds like Kate was just feeling stressed about showing PDA on camera, which may be seen as a breach of royal protocol." Either way, it was definitely a seriously awkward moment. Number 8, the Rose Hanbury scandal. The media's attention was drawn to William's alleged affair with Rose Hanbury more than any other scandal he was involved in over the years. The first report that Will may have cheated on Kate with Rose was published in Touch via the Daily Beast, and it appears that the affair took place in 2018 when the Duchess of Cambridge was expecting Louis and was only discovered in 2019. According to the publication, Kate allegedly confronted her husband, but he reportedly laughed off the claims. Giles Corrin, a prominent staff writer at the Times of London, tweeted, "It is an affair," which appears to have confirmed the rumors. And although I have not read the piece, I am aware of the affair. Everyone is aware of the affair. But he deleted that tweet later on. However, it appears that Kate was sufficiently concerned to make her own demands. According to the In Touch source, she told William that all socializing had to stop because she didn't want them to keep their friendship with the Kilmondelys. According to their source, they came across as a perfect couple who can do no wrong, the publication reported, but the reality is most couples have their issues and William and Kate are no different. The source continued, "The news that the alleged affair rocked the palace in their marriage shocked the entire world." Number 7, disagreements. Even though there have been instances of minor disagreements between the two, it is safe to say that the media is known to exaggerate the situation. The rumors seem to keep coming, maybe because people don't know how two powerful women can see each other as friends rather than foes, or because they want to show that the royal family is just as chaotic as any other family. It wasn't clear at first why Markle wouldn't have been there, but it was later reported that she decided not to go because of a headline on the front page of The Sun that read, "In the Wedding of the Rears, Meghan is competing with Pippa." That is sick. Biography Fighting Freedom says Meghan had carefully planned her wedding outfit to be stylish without being splashy, according to Harry and Meghan and the Making of a Modern Royal Family. However, after the headline about the women's backsides, she ultimately decided to pull out of the event. Cringe. Now they had no doubt it would, the statement reads. They worried their arrival might create a media circus despite taking every precaution. Meghan and Harry weren't happy with what they saw after Netflix released the first clip from their docuseries, which was especially true since the trailer's release coincided with the first trip to the US in 8 years. The release of the Netflix trailer left Kate and William baffled, and causing their relations to become even more strained as a result. Number 6, behind palace doors. Even though they frequently presented a united front with the royal spouses, whispers of a rivalry between the two women, Meghan and Kate, quickly emerged. In 2018, there were rumors that the TIG founder had a heated conversation with Kate over Princess Charlotte's bridesmaid dress before Harry and Meghan got married. The alleged incident was brought up by Meghan nearly 3 years later. In the first major televised interview since their transition from senior royal duties became permanent, Meg stated, "Kate was upset about flower girl dresses a few days before the wedding, which made me cry and I was really hurt by it." Even though Meghan acknowledged that the damaging narrative that was being told was hard to get over, she was able to forgive Prince William's wife. At the time, Meghan recalled she was upset about something, but she owned it and she apologized and expressed her regret by sending me flowers in a note. Well, at least they know how to take accountability, I guess. Number 5, the infamous breakup. The news that Kate's boyfriend had been caught groping another woman in a bar made Kate furious. Today reports that she complained to her mother and sister that William had changed in public. William, on the other hand, complained that he was feeling claustrophobic and sought advice from his also cheating father because it would be completely unfair to Kate to lead her on. Prince Charles thought it would be prudent for them to part ways. Number 4, furious Kate. Kate has always insisted on presenting the appropriate image. Vanity Fair claims that she even had to reprimand William when he behaved like a child rather than the future monarch. Sadly, Guy Pelly always seemed to bring out the prince's playful side, and Kate wasn't always interested in that. In 2006, it appears that Will and the court jester were on vacation in Ibiza and were showing off in front of a rented house, enjoying some classic guy time, having discovered the thrill of moped riding. However, Kate came out of the house and demanded that they stop because she was embarrassed. According to reports, she literally yelled at them. And number 3, not handling the rumors well. During the Rose Hanbury scandal, the tabloids picked up some interesting rumors. It would appear that Kate Middleton was unable to handle the news of the alleged affair. The only tabloid to report that Kate was devastated by the Prince William cheating scandal was the Globe. They said that she wept and ran away from the attention to her parents' Berkshire home. However, as she lay crumpled on the bathroom floor after collapsing, her mother discovered her precious daughter. Mama called a doctor and her son-in-law because she knew best. After all, nothing could continue in that manner. Will, on the other hand, left the Middleton household after Kate allegedly tore into him when he got there. Number 2, rough trip. For most of their married life, the future king and his bride were elatedly greeted everywhere they went, whether it was to the English countryside for a day or to the southern hemisphere for 3 weeks, and all they had to do was show up in the whirlwind of outfits, quotable exchanges with the folks lucky enough to get FaceTime, and precious family moments would commence. But things just aren't that simple anymore. The whole trip was shadowed before they arrived by a rise in vocal anti-royal sentiment emanating from the former British colonies. First, the current Prince and Princess of Wales cancelled a scheduled March 20 visit to an indigenous Maya village in Belize after residents protested their impending arrival in Kensington Palace, citing sensitive issues involving the community in Indian Creek. That same day, the human rights group Advocates Network released an open letter to William and Kate from 100 prominent Jamaicans, calling the couple direct beneficiaries of the wealth accumulated by the royal family over centuries, including that from the trafficking of Africans. During her 70 years on the throne, the letter read, "Your grandmother has done nothing to redress and atone for the suffering of our ancestors that took place during her reign and or during the entire period of British trafficking of Africans, indentureship, and colonization." Rejecting the idea of celebrating Queen Elizabeth II's 70 years on the throne and demanding an apology and recognition of the need for atonement and reparations from the royal family, the leaders planned to mark the 60th anniversary of Jamaica's independence from the United Kingdom instead. Number 1, private secretary. Kate has not always had a smooth day because of the numerous critiques that have been hurled her way. Now there is another. Due to rumors that she might be extremely toxic, the Duchess has a reputation as being a very challenging employer to work for. Kate used to be a bad person since she was a kid, according to some comments Prince Harry made in his book Spare, and even called her challenging to deal with. Even when she made bigoted remarks about him and his wife Meghan, according to the Duke, occasionally made life a little difficult for them. That is all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more juicy royal updates and news on your favorite celebrities, and I'll catch you next time on The Rich Life.